Strategies to Win podcast. I'm Christopher Mazurk, the owner of Mazloy LLC, and I'll be your host as we demystify marketing for small businesses. I recently released a book, and for the next few months, we'll be exploring excerpts from that material. In this week's episode, we dive into the power of storytelling, the importance of authenticity, and why owning your list is the key to marketing success. So let's dig in and rock out. Tell your story. It's not that you or your company offers something for less money than somebody else. It's not that you do a better job than somebody else. Your story is what makes you valuable. Your story makes you unique. Because no matter what people try to do, they cannot replicate your story. Your story is a combination of two things. Number one, your truth. And number two, your experience. Your truth. Your company's truth, good or bad, agree or disagree, is the way that you view a situation. At Mazloy, for example, our truth is that marketing works in the way that I'm describing in this audiobook. And that is something that we firmly believe in. We believe that company-wide. Another marketing company's truth might be that discovering and using the latest marketing scheme before the competition is the way to go. That's a black and white example because even though we don't believe that, we've absolutely come across marketing companies that do believe that, and that is their truth. So the first thing is your truth, right? Because it's not necessarily going to be completely unique like a fingerprint, but it is going to be something that you're passionate about. The second piece is your experience. And this, when you add it to your truth, is what makes your story unique. Your experience. Your experience as a company can never be replicated by any other company, even though there might be many similar companies out there. The clients you've had, the journeys you've gone on with those clients, the things you've learned with those clients, the industries and verticals those clients have been in, your successes and the lessons from your failures, those are all part of your journey. That path is very specific to you and to what you shared with your clients. So even if you take another company that's very similar to yours, where your version of what is true and their version of what is true might be the same, their experience and your experience will not be exactly the same. When you add your truth to your experience and their truth to their experience, it creates this unique scenario that can be compelling and valuable to clients. The deli analogy. Imagine two delis, each with a unique story. Jimbo's Deli, for instance, has a strict rule: no turkey on any of its sandwiches. This isn't just a random choice, it's rooted in Jimbo's background where turkey isn't appreciated. For Jimbo's Deli, their story is about being the place where turkey simply does not belong. Right across the street, Turbo's sandwich shop has a different take. They won't add cheese to any sandwich. This sets them apart from Jimbo's. Each deli has a story that reflects its own perspective and values. Now, if you're looking for a sandwich, you might choose Jimbo's because you appreciate their dedication to quality meats without turkey. Or maybe Turbo's appeals to you because you love turkey but you don't care for cheese. Alternatively, you could find a deli that offers both turkey and cheese if that's your preference. The point is, a story can't be fabricated. A company's story is genuine and will resonate with customers who connect with its values. By owning and communicating your story with pride, you create a unique value that competitors can't imitate. In digital marketing, your story is your standout quality. When you truly embrace it, you'll attract customers who are looking for exactly what you have to offer authentically. Share the secret sauce. Unless you're one of the rare companies like Coca-Cola, whose entire brand hinges on a closely guarded recipe, sharing your process can be an asset. For Coca-Cola, their unique value is their distinct flavor, and the secrecy surrounding it enhances their appeal. But unless your value is tied to something you need to keep hidden, transparency is a key to building trust. Being open about how you do what you do lets people see your passion and expertise, which naturally positions you as a thought leader in your field. When customers sense your authenticity, they're more likely to trust you, and with trust, they'll feel confident that your goal isn't to win them over, but to create a win-win relationship. Transparency fosters the trust required for such a relationship. In digital marketing, where anonymity is common, trust becomes even more essential, and the fastest way to build trust is through openness. These approaches aren't proprietary. You could implement them yourself or hire another company to do so, but I'm sharing this knowledge because I believe in building trust with you, even if we've never met. Trust is a powerful, automatic connector. The real secret sauce is being genuine and transparent. By giving that away, you gain something far more valuable: trust. Own your list. There are so many different digital marketing platforms that are free to use and publish content. You don't need to pay for Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, TikTok, or Twitter/X accounts. You don't need to pay for a YouTube account. You don't even need to pay to post blogs online. You can open up a WordPress account for free. With that said, any followers that you gain on Facebook or Instagram, for example, or any engagement that occurs on those platforms is not yours. You don't own it. Your company does not own that engagement and does not own those followers. That is why owning your list is fundamental for digital marketing. Owning your list means having control to communicate however you want, whenever you want. It also means that nobody can take the list away from you. Not owning your list means that you need to communicate within the rules set by the platform you're on, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, etc. And it means they can change the rules at any time. They can even close your account at any time, in which case you'll have lost access to your entire list. You need to convert your social media followers or YouTube subscribers or visitors from Google into actual leads. These are potential clients for your company. To do this, we have to go back to that compelling transitional call to action. That might be a great PDF or an email series, something that people will trade their contact information for because it's got the secret sauce. It answers their specific questions. If you own your list, you can do anything that you want with that contact information. Once people sign up and give you their email addresses, you can target them with more specific advertising. You can nurture them into paying customers. Remember, if your customer communication is limited to social media interactions, you're relying on those platforms that you don't own. Instagram and Facebook and the rest are known to change their algorithms, and in some cases, they can even wipe out your followers. It happens more often than you'd think. That's what makes relying solely on any platform you don't own such a high-risk marketing strategy. There are lots of stories out there, YouTube is notorious for this, about how a change to the way followers work wipes out 90% of a channel's audience, erasing millions of followers. If that was the foundation of your marketing, 90% of the value from your marketing efforts would disappear in an instant. If you want to protect yourself from the whims of third-party platforms, you need to drive people back to your website and collect their email addresses. Eventually, you'll want more contact information like phone numbers, first and last names, and dates of birth, so you have the tools you need to enhance their customer journey. But the bottom line is you have to own your list. If you don't own your list, you're essentially renting your marketing efforts, not owning them. Thank you for joining me today as I explain the power of storytelling, the importance of authenticity, and why owning your list is the key to marketing success. If you'd like to buy my book and access the supplemental content, please visit mazloy.com/win. Until next time, I'm Christopher Mazurk with Mazloy, where we make marketing convenient so you can have fun.